Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom hidden beyond rolling green hills, there lived a kind and humble girl named Liora. She lived with her stepmother and two stepsisters, who treated her unkindly. Liora, sweep the floors, scrub the windows, polish my shoes, and press my dress. And don't miss a single spot this time, they barked. She belongs with dust and ashes, that's why we call her Liora the lowly. Poor Liora, she did every chore in the house, slept near the hearth, and wore old patched clothing, while her stepsisters enjoyed comfort and luxury. Someday, she whispered to herself, maybe life will change. Maybe I'll dance beneath golden lights instead of scrubbing floors. Maybe the stars will learn my name, and nothing will ever be the same. The sky often felt like it was calling to her, but her dreams were swept away each time she picked up a broom. Still, tucked deep in her heart, she held a secret hope. One day, life will turn toward kindness. One day, I'll find where I belong, a place where I am seen and strong. She closed her eyes and imagined a world where tears were rare, kindness bloomed, and voices mattered. Her own voice longed to rise, to fill the sky instead of drifting like a forgotten shadow. Maybe, someday. Then one morning, a royal announcement echoed across the land. By order of His Majesty, all maidens are invited to a grand ball. The prince will choose his bride. The prince will choose me, obviously, one stepsister boasted. He won't even look at you, sneered the other. Her stepmother sighed. Liora, you may attend, if you finish every chore and find something decent to wear. Otherwise, you stay home. Liora worked as quickly as she could. She even found her late mother's old dress and carefully repaired it. But when her stepsisters saw her wearing it, they mocked her. That old thing? Ridiculous. They tore the dress apart and left Liora in tears. He tried, he really tried, she whispered. Just then, a soft shimmering light appeared. My dear child, do not cry, sighed a gentle voice. I am your fairy guardian, and you shall go to the ball. With a wave of her hand, magic filled the night. A pumpkin became a bright carriage. Mice transformed into graceful horses, and Liora's torn rags became a shining gown that glowed like dawn. But remember, the fairy guardian warned, the magic fades at midnight. Thank you, Liora breathed. I'll be careful. At the palace, every eye turned as Liora entered. She was radiant, graceful, and unrecognizable. May I have this then? The prince asked. You may, she replied. They talked, danced, and laughed as though they had known each other for years. But when the clock neared midnight, you must go. Liora cried. Wait, you don't even know your name. She ran down the steps, leaving behind a single silver slipper. You will find her, the prince vowed. The girl who fits the slipper shall be my bride. Across the kingdom he searched. At Liora's home, the stepsisters pushed and squeezed their feet, but the slipper did not fit. Then Liora stepped forward. She's just a servant, sighed one sister. Everyone deserves a chance, the prince replied. Liora tried the slipper. It fit perfectly. It's you, he sighed, my mystery girl. Yes, Liora whispered. It's me. And so Liora and the prince were married in a joyful celebration. She sang in her heart. You once whispered dreams into the night, hoping someone might hear my silent song. A girl hidden in shadows, daring to believe she belonged. Now we stand in the light strong, seen, and free. The prince, too, found what he searched for. Someone kind, someone true, someone brave enough to find her own voice. Together they began their new story. A story where the sky was no longer a dream, and the magic lived not in spells, but in courage, hope, and laugh. Liora forgave her stepfamily but chose a future filled with kindness, joy, and delight. And they all lived happily ever after.